Yo guys, Poison here, and this is gonna be an Atlas shaping, completing infinite strand kind of guide. I will start with a short disclaimer here. I know that there are plenty of guides on the internet already, but I keep getting this question over and over again while streaming. And I wanted to make a guide where I talk about it, so I just link it and everybody gets the idea here, so I don't have to talk about it over and over again. So let's get started. The idea is that you want to drop as many strands, shaped strands, as you can. So what you want to do for it is to have as much map completion as possible and to have only shaped strands on tier 11. So what do we have? What we have here, as you can see, all my atlas is completed on tier 11. On tier 11, I want to have only Strand. Obviously, I will have Brandis Manor and Obaz Gersdorf, but as the map drops, I will have only Strands when it's not unique. So how the atlas works is it drops a map, it rolls the tier, then it rolls the rarity of it, or the rarity and the tier. It doesn't matter anyways. I'm gonna get back to this in a second, why this is important when it rolls the tier of it. So generally every guide has only one tier 10, which is usually shaped Misa. So you can cheaply sextant the strands. But I completed the tier 10s as well, all of them, so I get over 100. As you can see, I'm a 103 completion because I want to run only shaped strands to get to 100, and shaped Misa maps are not selling that well anymore, and they are max, you can sell them for 1C, and there are so many on the market that it's very hard to sell them, and I just don't want to backcheck for 1C here and there, sort it out, put it on the stash, and then sell it if I can, because I lose a lot of time and essentially I lose more money that I gain. So that's why I completed all the tier 10s as well. Now we jump a tier higher on tier 12. As you can see, we don't have any tier 12s. Every time a map drops, as I said, it will roll the tier of it, and if it rolls a tier 12, since I don't have any tier 12s on my atlas, it's gonna downgrade. And as I said before, I only have tier 11s on my atlas. So every time a tier 12 rolls, I'm gonna get the strength for it because it downgrades. And I went a step further and I took out the tier 13s as well. So it downgrades into a 12. Since we don't have a 12, it will downgrade into a strength again. So every time I get the +2 from the boss, because we all know that we can get +1s from the monsters, then we can get +2s from the bosses. And instead of getting a tier 13, I will always get the strand as well. Now here, you can look into the market and shape one of your tier 13s. For example, Shore is selling, maybe Tropical Island you can get. I would suggest Shore, but since I only want to go Strand, I unshaped everything that was shaped on tier 8s, tier 13s. But I would suggest to get a tier 13 at least, and you can sell it. Essentially, it will be more money. I just didn't want it to deal with picking them up, selling them, yada yada. I just want to run strands like a real Autismo, okay? So that's the reasoning, but I know it's better to have like a shaped Shore or shaped Tropical Island. Which one of them sells better on the market at that point when you're sextanting it or shaping it. So this is pretty much it. I will give you some tips here, shaping the strand and sextanting it. I mean, as I said, I shaped Misa over shaping Dunes. I know that the Dunes map is much better shaped than the Misa map, but this way you allow yourself to use, when you're quad sextanting your strand, you use 3 yellow sextants and a white one. If you shape your dunes map, it's gonna be a yellow one, and then you will have much higher rolling costs. This is why I don't shape my dunes, since I'm only running strands anyways. Another trick is to, as you can see, I have some mods that I blocked here. The idea behind is, I want to shape my strand with, sextant my strand, sorry, with added monsters. For example, added lightning monsters, fire monsters, reflect monsters, and so on. So I want to block these kind of options, like increase damage while stationary. This does nothing to my map. They don't add monsters, so therefore I don't get drops for it, and I limit myself on dropping more maps, items, loot, etc. Same goes here. Unique bosses deal 20 increased damage, maps have 20% quality. I chisel up my maps anyway, so it doesn't matter. So what this does, from the pool of the bad sextant thing that I don't want to have on my strand map, I take off 2. So every time I use a sextant on my dunes map, I reduce the chance of getting something bad that I don't want. So overall, I would have cheaper rolling costs. Same you can do in this Waka Buku Muku map. You block here, for example, I blocked slipstreams here, which ruins your pack size on maps. So I blocked it here, and from Brandis Manor, I blocked another useless one for my wharf map. And when you want to sextant, you always go from left to right, because here you still have a lot of options that you can roll a good ones. And here I blocked 2, so the chances of getting something good is better here. If I start from here, I roll something good, then I take something good out of the pool, so this way it's cheaper. That's the general idea of it. So this way you can get the most or as many shaped strand drops as possible. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any more questions, just let me know on the comment section below, or live on my stream, because I stream every day on Twitch TV. I will give you some links on the description. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.